Hey guys, how y'all doing? My name is Bill. Welcome to my channel today. Recently I had to go over and I had to redo my pets' name tags. So this is what I did. I went ahead and I just got these pet tags. I bought these off of Amazon. It was like $5 or $6 for 20 or 30 of them, whatever it ended up being. Let me see, it was for 20 pieces, so 20 blank pieces. And that was just on Amazon. So that's where I got these from. And this color, the red, comes out really nice, as you can see from that far away. The blue came out really nice, as you can see. The pink, not so nice. The pink color, yeah, you can see it, but it's not as nice. So I have another one here that's a light blue. That's the one I'm going to be doing today. And you'll see it's real easy to do. I'm not going to go over the whole design process in lightburn on how to do this. I'm actually going to just set it up in lightburn, go over a couple of things that I did in lightburn as far as being able to engrave them with the machine, which is the 20-watt diode. But I'm not going to go into the actual design and of where I got the stuff off the internet, how I brought them in and all that stuff. That stuff, if you want to see that, absolutely, I can make a video for that. Just drop a comment down below. Let me know, hey, I want to see how you did that. Where'd you find the images, or how did you come up with the images, or how did you set it all up in place? You can just let me know, and I can go ahead and throw a video out there for us. But I'm not going to do that today. But I am going to go over the machine, engraving it, and just a couple of the modifications of it. That makes it easier for you when you're like at a stand trying to sell these things, or you have a bunch of them that you're trying to do to make life a little bit easier. So we're going to jump into lightburn now, and we're gonna see what we have. All right, so in lightburn, you see I have a front and I have a back, and I have a number 1 here. The number 1 is what this is right here. It's all 3 layers all together. If you come to your cuts and layers, you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. You have a black layer, that's the front, then you have a yellow layer, that's the back, and then you have a red layer, that's the outer of shape of the dog bone. So first thing you do is, and this is the way I do it. It's not the only way to do things, of course. This is just the way I go about doing it. I'm not trying to do just one at a time. I mean, I'll do one at a time, but I'm not just trying to come in here and do one because I have one dog and it's faded. So I'll go ahead and grab one, put it on the laser, frame it out, cut, engrave that one, and then be done for the day. No, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do multiples. I'm not just going to do one at a time. You can still do one at a time the way I'm going to show you, but this is more for if you have a few of them you're trying to do to just save time and make your life a whole lot easier. All right, so we'll go back in lightburn. Now, in lightburn, as you see, you got your 3 different layers. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to cut out the outer layer of the dog bone, and I'll turn off. We can leave the show, that's fine. As long as the output is not going, then it's not going to try to engrave that. But we can leave the show, that'll be fine. If you don't want to see it, you can uncheck them. I'm going to just let them see them. They're in the background. It's not going to try to engrave it. All it's going to do is the outside line here. I'm going to jump over to the other camera here in a second, and I'm going to show you just the way I do it and just how it makes my life so much easier. If you had 20 of them you were trying to do, you can do them one at a time like I'm going to show you, or you can set up a pattern of like 5 across, and then you're up your rows up. You can do that, or you can just do one at a time. Do it, put the next one in, do it, next one, do it, or however it is you want to do it. But this is the way I do it when I have just a couple of them to do. So I'm going to jump over to the other camera now, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to go ahead and about doing this. So let's go ahead and jump over to the other camera. And alright, so in the other camera you're going to see I have a piece of wood on top of my honeycomb here, and this wood is actually 2.5 millimeter thick wood. I have all these magnets on it to keep it so it don't move. It is down level on top of the honeycomb because I don't want this to move around. If it moves around on me, then it's going to defeat the purpose of what I'm trying to do. I want that to stay locked in place. You can either tape it, use these. As long as you're careful, you can use the magnets. That'll be fine. Let's go ahead and turn on the laser, and I'm going to show you what we have. Now, once the laser homes, I'm going to go ahead and put this dog bone, I'm going to frame it out in there so I know where it's at, and then I'll go ahead and cut that out. So, let's go ahead and go back in here to lightburn. And what I'm going to do is, like I said, I'm going to make sure all these outputs are unchecked, and I'm just doing the cutout right now. And that's my speed and powers. It's not going to be the same as what you're going to have, but that's just how I have it. So, let's go ahead and take a look now. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hit frame in lightburn. And that's right where I want to have it. As you can see it right there, it's framing it right in to where we want to have it. I'm going to hit OK. And now I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to go ahead and cut that out. So let it do its thing and cut this out. I'm going to have to click it one more time because it did not cut it all the way out. So let's go ahead and home it. And this is the way I do it. I always home it first. And then I'll go ahead and hit start because I know it's going to go right to where I want it to go. It just didn't cut it all the way out, and I don't want to have any burrs underneath the wood. That's why I want it to be a pure cutout. Now, for sure, it's going to be cut out now. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my little pointer, get up in here, and get this piece out. Easier said than done. Now, there's the piece cut out. We can throw that to the side. Now, we know this is exactly where it is in lightburn. Let me go ahead and swap back. And let's take a look. In lightburn, where I have that cutout at, it's locked in place. Now what I'm going to do, I almost forgot to do, I actually want to go back in lightburn and I'm going to show you real quick what I'm talking about. Now in lightburn, I do not want this to move. So what I'll do, I'm going to click this outer, I'm going to right click, lock selected shape. Now you see these little crosshairs on the corners? There ain't nothing I can do to move that box. I can move the inner stuff, but I cannot move that outer line. Like I said, I can go ahead and click all these. That'll all move, but it will not move this red line because I have it locked selected shapes. Undo that. This way, I don't have to worry about it. I moved it. Now I got to recut another piece. It's already locked in place. So, what we'll do now is we're gonna take our piece, take it out of the plastic sleeve, and we're gonna take this and put it on the laser machine. I'm going to swap cameras real quick. Alright, now over here, we're just going to take it, drop it right in that hole. Now we know it's where it needs to be. Come back over to lightburn, and what I got to do now is go back to cuts and layers. Shut off the red output. We do not want that anymore. Now we're going to do the front. We're going to do the front of this name tag. And it is show. Let me unshow that one just for right now. Now that's how it's going to look when it actually engraves it in. We're going to hit the laser. All I have to do now is hit start, and it's going to start it. Well, let's go ahead and swap it back to the other camera so you can watch it. And I'll probably have this fast forward a little bit for you, just to make it a little bit nicer so you're not sitting there watching for a minute or a minute and a half. I'll fast forward it for you. All we got to do now is just hit start, and it's going to bring it in. so the front side is done. I got this little hook, this little thing right here. I'm going to go ahead and go into the hole, and I'm going to pull it out. I don't know how well you'll be able to see it on this, but I'll swap it over to the other camera so you can see it a little bit better. But all you got to do now is keep it the same way it was, but just flip it over, drop it right back in place. Now it's in the place where it was. Let me go ahead and swap cameras. Back to lightburn. And in lightburn now we're going to go back to cuts and layers. We're going to turn off the black layer. Let's go ahead and turn on the yellow layer. And that's what's on the back of it. So all you have to do, go to laser, hit start, and it's going to go right back to that thing. I'm going to actually home it first. Bring it home. Once it comes home, I'm going to go ahead and hit start, and it's going to take it right to it. So it's home now. Let me swap cameras. And all you got to do is just hit start, and like I said, I'll fast forward this again for you too. Alright, so I finished it. Let's go ahead and turn this noise off. We are done with it. Just take that back out. If you had more to do, you just keep this exact. Don't let this piece of wood move. And then you just keep that exactly how you had it. I'll show you in the other camera. It'll be a little bit better. Alright, so let's get back over the other camera. And let's show you what we're looking at. Just give it a little wipe off quick on your shirt. And what you're looking at is the name and the paw prints around the corner. And if you look on the back, that's what you're looking at. So I think it came out real nice. The other thing you're going to do as well too, you're going to get this hook and a little hook here. And what you do, take your little hook, put it in the hole, bring it on through, get the other piece, put it on there. Now just pinch them all together. Hopefully you can see this okay. Now you do want to be careful doing this part here because you don't want to scrape the blue or the paint off of it. But there it is. That's the front. And of course there's the back. Now I'm going to go into lightburn. I'm just going to show you just a couple things that you can edit this so you can use that same template that you created for every other one you're going to do that's new. So if you get 10-15 bucks for that, and it only took, as you can see, just a few minutes to do it. The biggest part was creating the file. Once you created it, you're going to save it. Let me go back to lightburn. Once you save it, you're going to go to your art library, and you're going to see that's where they're all saved at. So all you do is you double click on it, and it brings it right out for you, and then you can go ahead and you can edit that. Now this is the way I kind of do it. You go to your cuts and layers. We're going to start with the front. So I'm going to output the front and show. Well, it don't even matter if you output it. Just output the front and show it. Turn off the other ones. Now, if your dog is let's say Champ, you click on the A, come right in the end of it, and click that. Now it's going to remember that size, and it's going to keep it that size. Hit the backspace, and hit Champ. It put it right in there. It's not capitalized. I do want it uppercase, so we'll change it to uppercase. Now put it into exactly where you want to have it. It looks like it's off a little bit, so let's go ahead and click the Champ, then the outer circle, and let's make sure it's centered. And it did move just a little bit, so now that is centered. Perfect. Now if it's longer, let's hit the A, put it on the end here, and let's change it to this. Now it's longer, so it's outside of your box. Click on it, go back to your selector tool, click on it, and then you can hit Control and the top arrow, and it's going to shrink them in together. to where you have it to what you want. Now you want to make it a little bit taller, you can, but now you can change it. So you see how you can change it. And all you do is you just hit your letter A, click on the end, backspace, and then type it in. And that's it. Simple as that. Just to make sure that it is centered. It should be, but sometimes it's not. Click on it, outer circle, and center. And now you see it just shifted just a slight little bit. Now you want to change the back. Click on the back. Put those on, unshow, and unoutput. And now you can change this. You can have it to say whatever you wanted to say. You can put a different face up here, and then you can also change the number as well too. Hit the A, change it to whatever the actual number is that your customer has that you want to have for it. Click the selector tool, select the outer circle, and make sure that it is centered, and it is. So that's as easy as it is. You can change it. It's as simple as what you can do, but that's about as easy as a project. If you can get 15 bucks for that, you wouldn't do that for 15 bucks? Absolutely, all day long. That's as easy as a project as you can do. The things cost about $6, and you get 20 of them ish, and you can pop them out at $15 a piece. That's pretty good money. And it's once you create the file and once you save it, all you got to do is just pull it back in, keep them all in the same design, all in the same inside the same thing. Just shut off your cuts and layers, your outputs, and your show, and that's how you can just go about doing it. That's it. If you want to see a video of me where I went to get the paws, how I went and orientated them, how I turned them, and something like that, just drop me a comment down below. But what do you think? This is pretty easy. Wasn't bad at all. You get pretty good money. I appreciate you all staying for as long as you have. If you have stayed this long, thank you. If you haven't, come on now. But you see, it's easy money. You just got to find the right place to be able to sell it. Whether it's at you go to a local, wherever, SPCA, or you go to the local, vet. You put on a little stand out somewhere at a local event that you have. Really easy money. But by cutting it out and also by locking this outer shape, that makes it so you cannot move that off of it. You can't bump that at all, so it messes up on your laser. And by putting your things down on your laser, that also enables that doesn't move. So you can do 100 of these just like that, just next one, real easy. So I think that's it. I appreciate y'all staying as long as you have, watching this as long as you have. If you have any questions, drop it down below. Throw me a comment down there. If you like what you see, drop me a comment down below. If you want to see another video of this, creating it, drop me a comment down below. Give me a thumbs up, like, all that good stuff. And I appreciate y'all. You guys stay safe. And until the next video, have a good night.